What is your greatest accomplishment? What is your greatest accomplishment? The first thing you're probably wondering is if this needs to be a professional accomplishment or if a personal accomplishment is all right here. Sometimes they will clarify one way or the other, but a lot of the times it's open-ended like this one. Even if it is open-ended like this though, they might be expecting a professional accomplishment. If you can't read the room, it is perfectly acceptable to straight up ask them if they are looking for a personal or professional achievement here. There are clear benefits to both personal and professional accomplishments for this story. Some of the key traits that you should see in both are 1, that you overcame a struggle, and 2, that you became a better person because of it. Let's first break down that personal accomplishment story. There's value in a story of you overcoming a personal struggle that led to a great accomplishment. This can be a great way to display your personal strength and character. It also is a wonderful way to be memorable. It might even help you relate to the interviewer and stand out as a compelling applicant amongst a sea of suits. Now, the safer of the two responses, however, is to talk about a professional achievement. A great professional accomplishment should still include some form of overcoming a struggle. Accomplishments without struggle seem somehow less important. So be sure to include that this accomplishment wasn't just handed to you, but that you had to work for it. And whether we're talking about a professional or a personal experience, the name of the game is relevance. Think of this question as, show me that you've accomplished something great in a similar job area so that I can envision you doing the same thing in this new role. Not as catchy as tell me your greatest accomplishment, but that's really what we're trying to answer here. With that in mind, even a heartwarming story of overcoming tragedy and crushing the sales record at your last job won't really cut it if you're applying for a leadership position that has nothing to do with sales. Tailor your accomplishment story to as similar a role as possible to the one that you're going for. If you're going for a manager position, talk about your leadership accomplishments and how you've mentored an individual who went on to start their own company or do great things in the company that they're at. If you're going for a position as an IT technical lead, talk about how you reduced your team's defect count by 50% last year, or how you optimized coding best practices amongst your last team, right? Anything that shows that in the technical role that you would be going to, you actually have displayed skills and accomplishments in that role. That's the key here, in that role. Remember, be as specific as possible to the role that you are applying to. Now, most job roles will require some form of soft skill that can benefit from good personal accomplishment stories as well as the professional ones. But the same rules still apply. You still need to tie it to the position that you're applying to. You might just have to get a little bit more creative with it. Just because the question may seem open-ended or appear to be giving you the green light to talk about anything, just keep in mind that every interview is good for something. You want to use this interview question to its maximum potential. And with each question, you want to round out your interviewer's impression of what you would be like as a member of the team if they were to hire you. For example, if before this question you were asked, why are you qualified, and you nailed that response, you might want to take this opportunity to showcase strength of character or leadership ability or something like that, rather than running up the count on your technical skills that you already showed them last interview question. Recognizing not just how to answer an interview question in isolation, but how it fits in with the overall story that you're trying to tell, that narrative that you're weaving throughout the interview, is a skill that will take you from being a qualified candidate to an outstanding and memorable candidate. If you're interested in this kind of content where I break down interview questions into their smaller parts and let you know what the interviewer is really asking in the interview questions, check out this playlist right here. If you like this video, make sure you press the like button. Check out my channel here. I release videos weekly. I'll catch you next time.